Yeah, right.
Yes, yes. We have done that.
We have done that. Yeah. So I think you can see my desktop.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
Bhavin.
So we are here, I think. So now to visualize the filters, we have this block of codes. Yeah. So if you run this, see there is an key error, count to 3D. See why this error is coming here. If you notice, yeah, this. If you notice this model summary, the name of the layer is conf2d_1. But here I am trying to visualize filters of 1, 2 to 3. So that is not there. So that's why you are getting this error. So sometimes you may find this error. So accordingly, you can change this. So these are the filters. So different colors. Yellow indicates 1 and black indicates 0. And in between that, there is the values variations. However, this is a 3 cross 3 filters. We have used only, we have shown here 12 filters among 16. I think in the first layer, we have, yeah, we have 16 number of filters. We are just only visualizing here 12 number of filters. So if you use multiple number of layers and a minimum number of images and with proper hyperparameter values, you will able to understand how these filters are different from there. And the most important thing in deep learning, in the most of the cases, the values of the filters coefficients are started randomly. And during training, those values will be changed. So if you again train this model for 10 or 100 iterations, 100 epochs, these values will be changed. However, in this way, you can see filters. So like the filters, if you want to visualize activations, once again, the same error is there. It's now 1. These are the output activations maps after first convolutional layer is done. So in this way, you can have access to any layer if you want to visualize. We have visualized this layer on 2D underscore 1. You can visualize 2D underscore 2. Even you have more than 1, 2, 3, 4 convolutional layer. You just change the values here. If it is 2 here, change the values. Accordingly, there will be changes. But here, okay, this kernel has to be restarted again. There is some problem, nothing else. So in this way, you can change these values or you can have graphical plottings of any layers. So from my side, I have done. So if you have any question, please ask me.
So there is question on the chat box
Please.
where we can get authentic COVID.
Yeah, that is one major question. Nowadays, you can find website that is Kaggle, GitHub, even a website that is maintained by US wing. So there you can have data. I think though those data are authenticated, but if you want to have access to any real-time data, you definitely need to have some tie-up with the hospitals. And as these are the healthcare-related data, sometimes those are not available freely, or if you want, you can access them very easily. So for healthcare use cases, that is really a challenge to have the data. So for me, luckily, our organization has an hospital. So from there, uh, we may access some data, but a lot of de-identification we need to process before that. So until and unless you don't have any tie-up with any hospitals, you won't able to access real-time data. So you need to rely on Kaggle or GitHub data.
So there is another
Even
question on chat box.
yeah,
Okay, sir. So you continue the answer.
yeah. Even if you ask me to share this data, I won't be able to share those data. But I'm sure there is a lot of data in Kaggle as well as GitHub. Don't be worried for that. Okay, next
There
question,
is
please.
another question. You created 3 folder, train,
Yeah,
test, validate. How many images should we save?
yeah. You can save anywhere. For example, you can have a D drive. You just create a folder here, a new folder. You give any name, data. Then under data, you just keep on defining that architecture and which images fits to training for COVID. You keep accordingly. It will be created. So just you need to change the path here. Just path you need to change here. Nothing else. So wherever you want to save your image folders and you want to keep your images, you do that. Next question, please.
Uh, there is a request that can you please share this notebook?
Yeah, sure. I'll share this notebook. No problem.
And there is another request also to share Jupyter Python.
Sorry, I could not able to get you properly.
It's written, please share Jupyter Python file.
Please share Python file. Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Yes, sir. It's written, please share Jupyter Python file.
Yeah, means this folder, this file I will share. No problem.
And some are asking for the mail IDs.
Yes, I already received 2 or 3 mails. I don't know how they have got that mail ID. However, my mail ID is sk.profil, sk.profil, RAFIUL, @gmail.com.
And there is another request that kindly share the test time.
No, that for us. That for not.
Okay, okay, fine.
Okay. Okay.
So no more questions are there, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Uh, thank you. So I can end here. So thank you.